Okay, Bungie, it was a good run. We get it. We understand Trials has been gone for, like a lot of months, and I think it's time for it to come back because Trials has always been a fixture, in the Destiny community. It was something that everyone would do every single weekend. By everyone, I mean everyone except me, because whether you hate me for saying this or not, I really did not enjoy playing Trials after the year one. Like pretty much after year two came out. It just wasn't my thing, but pretty much everyone loved playing it. It was that weekly thing where even in the middle of content droughts, everyone would say, dude, I just got back from working 10 hours at the construction yard. I'm going to hop on with my boys. We're hitting up Real Crafty stream. We're going to gift 40 subs and we're going to get carried. It's a done deal. Okay, we're spending all of the money we made this weekend and we're giving it to Real Crafty. So it kind of made sense when they got rid of it in Destiny 2, when they were kind of rearranging the whole entire way that the game worked. They were rearranging the weapon system. They were obviously going through the whole thing with separating from Activision, because I'm assuming that took a while to get finalized. They were obviously the mod system has been completely changed. So like their game has been under the knife for a very long time, and it makes sense to get rid of something like Trials that has to do with PvP, because people are constantly learning, like, oh, the weapon system changed, and oh yeah, Bungie, I can't go flawless, your game sucks. So I think they just didn't want to deal with that. Like when the game's under the knife this heavy and they're changing that many things, they didn't want Trials up. But I feel like they've kind of finally got everything figured out, and there's no better time for Trials to come back than now. The reason I say this is that although Shadowkeep was good and they're parceling out content as they go, and obviously the new season is coming up very soon, there seems to be a bit of a lack of things to do, especially when it comes to PvP. Now, I'm one of those people that I can just play PvP forever, no matter what it is. Obviously, that statement would not really apply to Destiny 2 Year 1, because I didn't like the PvP at all, which I'm sure a lot of you guys can agree. But for most of Destiny being out, I just played PvP. I love, like, when Rise of Iron came out, when The Taken King came out, I spent literally the first 2 weeks of the DLC with blue armor just playing skirmish by myself. Like, that's just always been what I did. So I can play it forever, but I've seen a lot of people on forums, Reddit, Twitter, just saying that they don't really feel like there's any purpose or any reason to play PvP, and that PvP just feels like there's no real incentive to try playing it. Like I said, that I personally don't get that, just because I love playing Destiny PvP in general. But I think bringing back Trials is going to get a lot more people back into playing PvP. There's been a lack of items that have come out, new weapons, new pieces of armor with Shadowkeep. Whereas normally, like with a DLC, they just pour on all the new weapons, all the new armor all at once. They've been parceling stuff out, so even though the DLC just came out, it kind of feels like there's not a lot of things that are brand new. And then obviously Iron Banner armor came out, so there's new Iron Banner armor, but they didn't add any new Iron Banner weapons. So if they come out with Trials, they have a whole new Trials weapon set, a whole new Trials armor set, and they just make it a fresh new experience compared to Destiny 2 Year 1 Trials. I think that would be huge for the game, especially considering it just went free to play, so a lot of people probably tried it, have played it a little bit, but they don't really have a whole lot of incentive to play, especially the people that just love PvP games. So for the people that just started playing because the game is now free to play, I feel like Trials is like the perfect activity for them to sink their teeth into, if you know what I'm saying. And if it did come back, would you want it to be 3v3, 4v4? And would you want it to be survival and countdown, just survival, just countdown, or elimination, which if you don't know what that is, it's essentially the same exact mode that was used in Destiny 1 Trials. I don't know, I just feel like where the game is at right now, where it's finally picking up steam again, the fact that Trials isn't there kind of leaves a huge gaping hole, which brings back some vivid memories. I feel like they kind of need to fill that hole, and Trials is the perfect opportunity. So go ahead and leave a comment down below, or you can just like this video, I guess, to show that you want Trials back. Do you want Trials back, yes or no? And then if it does come back, 3v3 or 4v4, and what type of game mode would you want? I also wanted to quickly mention that a lot of people are saying that I never play the game, and I want to play the game as much as possible, but I already committed to playing in the Fortnite FCS, which is the squad competitive mode. There's 4 weeks of qualifiers, and then you can qualify for the grand finals, which is where most of the money is. And I already pretty much dedicated myself to my teammates and said yes, I would play. So for the sake of not disappointing them and not screwing them over, I am playing Fortnite a lot more than I'm playing Destiny. The reason I started playing Destiny again, and the reason I stopped streaming Fortnite, and the reason I'm not on 100 Thieves, is because I started playing Destiny 2 again like 4 months ago, and I was just playing Destiny 2 all day. I did not play Fortnite at all. So if you think I just came back and I've never liked playing the game, that's not the case. It's just right now I kind of have to play Fortnite. And then after the squads competition is over in a few weeks, I'll most likely be playing a lot more. And if you're curious about how we've done, we made it to Sunday last week and we got 9th. So we qualified for the next round leading up to finals. And then if we play well in the heats, then we can qualify for grand finals. And the region that we play on is NA West if you are interested in that. And if you want to see me post gameplay from that weekend where we qualified for finals, then go ahead and leave a comment on this video. I'll be surfing through the comments and looking for stuff. That is pretty much it for the video. I appreciate you if you've made it this far. Remember that if you're subscribed and you don't want to miss a video, all you have to do is click on the bell next to the sub button. I highly appreciate it. Bungie, let's please bring back trials. I can't speak. And hopefully I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.